Alright guys, well, I'm getting ready to wire this thing up, but the problem is the holes are so small. And then I started to trim the wire here. This is aluminum wire. When you clip it with your clippers, and you can see the aluminum. This is copper clad aluminum. So thankfully it's 4 gauge. What is it called? It says Rockville 4 gauge super flex premium power cable. Anyway, this is not what we want. Okay, I will cut some of this other stuff and show you the difference. I think this is also aluminum wire. Yeah, so when you buy these at Walmart, they're going to be aluminum. It's just how it is. You buy them off Amazon, you're going to get aluminum wire unless you're, if it's a good price, it's aluminum. So what I'm doing is I'm putting in this Rockford Fosgate fuse, and then it has some adapters to bring the size down. So once I do that, then I can go to a smaller wire that will fit in here. And this is a 40 amp. So you see I just nipped the end of this one off. You see the aluminum. Okay, I'm going to do this one here. Okay, you see the difference? It's kind of hard to see. Also, when you cut this one doesn't cut as easily. You get a couple of stragglers. But versus that. And sometimes it can be hard to notice. But in person, trust me, it's really obvious that it's silvery. You're seeing the copper around it because it's copper clad. But this is garbage. But we're going to hook it to this anyways, just because we already have it, and I'm not going to cut a piece off of this, and I'm not going to reuse that for anything else right now. I'll probably put this one in the truck and use it for radio. Oh, in fact, this says copper clad aluminum power cable. This one actually advertises what it is properly. These get bleached out. Anyway, so that one actually says what it is. This is an old this is an old company. I don't think they're around anymore. Oxygen free high current power ground battery cable. Oh no, this is just Scotia. This is back when Scotia used to make actual real good stuff. EFX2. Yeah. So we're going to use this just for this. And we're going to have a problem here. This car was already wired up. So that's why I'm wiring it up into this one just to test it. There's our trigger wire. There's our RCAs. We might need to redo our ground wire. These wires are just so small for this, but we don't expect it to do much. So yeah, and this is also going to be aluminum wire. So this is how these ones work. You put it in there and it helps it clamp. So you got that there, and it goes in there. This one's kind of old, but we're not worried about the rubber. And then that's a nice way to reduce the wiring and give yourself some extra protection in case something stupid happens. It's fused on the other end of the battery, but it's just always good. There's no such thing as too many fuses unless you're dropping voltage or current because of the connection. Alright, I had to trim that one down to get it to go in there. So typically I would probably do another one of these, but I don't have any more. So it is just cut the wire down to fit. Alright, well I'm going to have to lengthen one of the wires to move this somewhere. But what I'd like to do is just attach it to the back seat so that it's out of the way. What is that, a barf mark? There's like funny ass marks in this car, man. Anyway, we'll test it and see what it does. Alright, so this car has some kind of in-dash thing in it. Anyway, let's go ahead and start it up. Oh, lovely. So the battery's no good. I knew something looked bad in here. You know, I think this damn thing here, nope. So now I'm gonna have to jump this stupid thing. Lovely. All right, I had to pull out the snap-on battery charger. Super 550. Anyway, it doesn't really appear to be pulling any amps, so it's probably just barely. Yeah, it looks a lot brighter. Yeah, it's not happy. It's on fucking high. Oh, that sucks. I finally got the stupid thing to start. Well, I gotta pull the charger off it. It was reading 14.7, it's too high. It works. All right, yeah. So this thing's actually pretty cool on how you adjust everything. I mean, you can do like quite a bit of stuff on this in-dash. I don't even know what the hell this thing is. It's like, it just came with the car. But anyway, it's working. Car's running, 14.1 volts. So let it run for a while. I need to go to the thrift store, but I'm not going to drive it to the thrift store, because if I drive it, it's Friday night. I don't like driving car anyway, most of the time. But like, this is like for long distance trips and things like that. I like to have it, you know. So that little subwoofer is actually pretty impressive for how small it is. Like, I built one once before for the under seat of a Chevy truck, and it was like a really nice Pioneer 10, and I don't think it was any better than this. And the main thing for me is I used to listen to music really loud, and I didn't realize how bad it was on my ears, in my hearing. So it's good that I just have some tiny little thing that won't blow my eardrums out, because I'm getting older and my hearing isn't good. I'm already really bad at hearing out of one ear. So anyway, we got it going, so cool deal. I just wanted to make sure it needs to be like, I need to clean out the trunk of the car. I need to mount it so that, you know, as if you've ever had a subwoofer in the trunk of your car and ended up poking a hole in the speaker, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't want to do that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and happy Friday, and enjoy the live stream of 7.200 right now.